Most of Santuario de San Antonio was filled with light on Hallows Eve. Candles burned bright all around the church. The rooms of the parish center were filled with warm light and warm faces. Only the crypt remained dark. The bones behind every wall were still and silent. It was a dark place, and whatever walked in the crypt walked alone, just like you.
I didn't expect to be opening up about that.
Are you okay though?
I'm fine, really. It's just really hard talking about all this.
I understand. But just one more question, if that's okay. Did anything related to that ever happen again?
Yeah, do we really have to ask that?
Come on, David. It's just a question. Why are you being so paranoid?
Paranoid? I'm not being paranoid.
Okay, if you say so. So, can we continue? Okay, good. So, Gab, did it ever happen again?
Since then, it's just... Well, it's not really easy being alone. Does that make sense?
It does.
I mean, I don't scare easy alone, but I just don't feel comfortable with the thought of something watching.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Ugh. That stuff creeps me out.
Yeah. It is messed up. Like, what if it gets you?
I think we should move on to the next. Is everything okay, Kiki? You just got quiet all of a sudden. You okay?
Yeah. Is it okay if I can go next?
Wait, don't you guys think that we should do something lighter? Like, it's getting pretty late and quiet.
I mean, David, we're almost done.
No, yeah, but it's just so.
Why? What's wrong, David? Are you getting scared already? Is the silence making everything worse? Does being quiet make you feel uncomfortable? Is it too much? Ooh. Don't worry. I don't like the quiet either. I don't know how it started, but hearing absolutely nothing when you're all alone leaves you in a very dark place. And in that dark place, it gets cold. Back when I was young, my family would spend our holidays at my mom's province. And at night, she used to tell stories about mythical creatures. The kapre, tikbalang, tiyanak. But her favorite was this mythical creature called the tik-tik. You hear this? They say that if the sound is loud, like if it's right next to you, if it's right next to your ear, you're safe. It's far from you, but it could be watching you. But once the noise dies down and you hear nothing but your own breath, it could be standing right by your side. You wouldn't even know it. So look over your shoulder. Keep moving forward till the noise comes back. Listen. Now, doesn't it feel better to have all these voices around us? But those were just stories. I haven't believed in monsters in a long time. It wasn't until I got older that I'd see them for myself. Since then, the fear that I'm being watched always echoes from the back of my head. The tik-tik isn't real, but bad people are. You see them all over the news, and they can be scarier than the stories you hear. Imagine just walking down the sidewalk and hearing endless whistling, snickering, and ugly words from strangers that are meant to make you feel good about yourself, but only burn your ears instead. They're near, and you fear looking over your shoulder. Imagine having fun and losing yourself one night at some party, not knowing that there's something watching as it waits for the right moment to walk up to you with a friendly smile that has different intentions. And you say no, but you find yourself alone again, and you hate it. So you lose yourself even more. Then it gets to that moment when you wait for a cab while everything around you is blurry, and the friendly smile asks you if you need a ride. He insists, even though you tell him you're fine. And just in time, a cab arrives. You get in, and on your way home, you don't notice at first that even he is watching you. He isn't subtle, and you catch his glances from the rearview mirror. Sitting in the back, you hold whatever you have so tight, and the only thing making you feel okay is the rosary hanging in front of him. The fear lingers up until you're home, safe and sound. You get to your room and lie in bed. But the silence, it's already too much. But before being consumed by darkness, the last thing you hear is... You really don't know fear until you've experienced it. And I'll tell you this. I have. I've gone back home many times, grateful that nothing bad happened to me. But every now and then, I'm reminded of the one night that something did. Now I can tell you that monsters, they're real. And it's terrifying to know that they walk among us. It's disgusting that these aren't just horror stories based in books anymore, but they still make you feel so afraid when you're all alone during the day and night. And it's worse that they've happened so much that I can tell you, I'm used to it. I'm used to the noise, because without it, I'd just be stuck with me and my thoughts. And every time I look in the mirror, I'm not proud of what I see. Never get used to being afraid. Because if you do,
We're here for you, Kiki. Is it okay if I give you a hug?
oh yeah, sure. Come here.
Oh, Kiki, I didn't know. I'm sorry if I never bothered to check up on you.
It's fine, Noah. I'm okay.
Yeah, but I just feel bad that I wasn't there, you know? You're one of my best friends, and if anything ever happens, you can always talk to me.
Yeah, same here. I don't mind making a commitment to look out for each other.
Thanks, guys. Really. I really appreciate it.
You know, Kiki, that was really heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
All jokes aside, I'm sorry that we suck. Nobody deserves to feel like that.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, you know, if you ever don't feel safe, you can just call me up and Big D will let those creeps know never to do anything like that again.
Oh, David. For sure.
We love you, Kiki.
I love you guys, too.